Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. It's Friday. Yes, another week's flown by. And on Fridays, I tend to talk about books. So this Friday, I'm going to talk about a question that was asked to me this week, because I was talking about audiobooks to someone. And I was asked, do I think listening to audiobooks is the same as reading the book? Now, of course it's different. Of course it's different. But to me, you are still, I think, even if you're listening to someone read it, you're still involved in the story. You're going through the story together, the narrator and you. Because at the moment, I'm listening to Killjoy, which is an Anne Cleeves book. I got this one again from YouTube because, as I have mentioned before, I don't drive, so I do a lot of walking, or I'm on public transport, and I've got bad hearing, so I wear hearing aids. I've got my hearing aids in now. I've got to wear them all the time. I have to for years because I've got bad hearing and it's getting worse in some areas. And my phone is connected to my hearing aids. So if you were to ring me on my phone, I hear it in my hearing aids. It doesn't ring out loud. It rings in my hearing aids. That's how it works. And as I said, I am listening to Killjoy. I listened to A Lesson in Dying. I can't remember if I did actually read that book, but I definitely listened to it on my phone. And this is it. I'm walking along and I'm transported to another world because I'm listening to the audiobook. And I have to admit, I am getting into audiobooks more and more because I do so much walking, because I'm on a lot of public transport, and for me it's mainly buses. So I put the audiobook on and I listen. That gives me more time to actually listen to a book. I'll say listen/read the book. For example, on Thursdays, I work at a local area around here. It's a 20-minute walk. So I've got 20 minutes to listen to that book. Whereas I might not have 20 minutes, half an hour during the day to actually physically sit down and read a book. I don't know what you all think. As I said, I certainly don't want bookshops to close or anything like that. And sometimes it is good to sit and read a book, especially if there's a gin and tonic there. But that's just me. But I think audiobooks definitely have a place. And as I said, especially for someone like me who doesn't drive, who does a lot of walking and catches public transport, I think that they're a real boon. And I have already organised the audiobook I'm going to listen to over the Christmas break. And that looks a really good one. Apparently it's just come on Netflix. 100 Years of Solitude? 100 Years in Solitude? It looks really good. So I'm going to be listening to that over the Christmas break. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think listening to audiobooks is the same as reading the book yourself? Because even with someone reading it, you can still picture what's happening. You can picture the characters. There's really not that much difference, I don't think. But as I said, that's my opinion. What do you think? You might think completely differently. But that was what was asked. You know, do I think listening to audiobooks is the same as reading the book? And I have to say, well, yes, in a way it is. It's just that someone else is reading it for you. And sometimes that makes it even better with some books. So, yeah, have a think about that and let me know. What do you think about audiobooks? Do you think it's the same as reading the book? It's certainly cheaper. It's cheaper reading the audiobooks than buying them. And as I've said before, I'm not one, I don't like owning books. I think they breed in the dark. But, and once I've read a physical book, it goes off to someone else so they can read it. But I'd be interested to know. So leave me a comment. It is an interesting subject. And sometimes, I have to admit, sometimes if you ever see me out in the street, chances are I've got an audiobook and I won't hear a word you say. But anyway. Now, also, can I ask, I would like to try and get to 100 subscribers. So if you are enjoying my videos, would you please consider subscribing? Only if you're interested. It costs nothing, and I would like to get to 100. I'm nearly there. Nearly there. We just need a few more. So enjoy your weekend. I'm actually going to another Christmas thing. I forgot I had this ticket. After on Monday saying I'm not going to any more Christmas things, I've got a ticket for another Christmas thing. But anyway, enjoy your weekend and I'll be back on Monday. Bye.